Da Bears. This is my Alvis Stormer-30, or as I also call it, the Super Wiesel. And my commander for the Super Wiesel is Mike Ditka. So, for those of you who know, he was the coach of Da Bears. And if you don't know what that is, what can I say? Go look it up. Da Bears. It's spelled exactly how you would think. So I want to show you this game that we played, the coach and myself, because I'm using the special Wiesel commander. And what does that mean? Well, let me show you. For those of you who saw my previous video with the Wiesel and Coach Ditka, you understand. I'll give it a recap because there's always someone who's seeing this as the first video and they're going to go, what is that? So I'm going to explain this once again so that anyone who's watching this can know what's up. You can always skip through it if you've already seen this. Unless, of course, you enjoy looking at Coach Ditka like every normal American man would. So what we do with the Wiesel Commander is designed to maximize or minimize actually your visibility and enhance your driving and your shooting abilities with the rockets. Anyway, so what we use here for the driving aspect, we have silent driving, kind of speaks for itself. Off-road driving for handling, driving, and clutch braking. All right, that's so you can rotate your hull faster. All right, that's fantastic. Now, on your detectability, this configuration does the best job of reducing your detectability, which is pretty awesome. We do that by using camouflage expertise. Silent driving, once again, really applies to the detectability. Muffled shots, so you give away yourself a lot less. Now also, you're going to get the usage of the Born Leader, which enhances the camouflage. And the Born, and also we have our reload. And the muffled shot, again, helps keep our rocket launches less detectable. And now the Born Leader is going to slightly increase or decrease the camouflage number, still concealment. It's going to decrease your reload time. It's going to increase your binoculars or your vision. So it has an effect on all these things. The Born Leader also works the same as the fan and works the same as the enhanced rations. It gives you 3 different opportunities to use this if that's what you so desire. So now let's go back here and take a look at our equipment. Again, detectability. We're trying to reduce it. You never know. Sometimes you're going to be a sniper. That's why I also have the 6th sense on there. It really works in favor of the snipers. Okay, so we have camouflage net, and we have smoke, and the smoke with the camouflage net will drop your detectability down. If you have one of these tanks, the Stormer, check your concealment. Your concealment's not 175. Because you probably haven't gone and done all the stuff you need that I have done here that I got from my subscriber, which was fantastic. This is not my idea. This was his idea, and I'm mentioning it to you as such. So this guy's now down to 175, which is quite good. That's a very, very low camouflage rating for a Cold War tank. We also use speed, which is the tracks, and the engine. And again, reload for the rocket. gold repair, gold first aid, just in case. Now you can decide, it's a personal preference. You could use gasoline in place of the first aid. You could also use the enhanced rations in place of the first aid. Whatever is your personal style. My style is a slightly different player, so I altered his idea. But I'm using the basic idea that he told me. He said it was going to be fantastic, and he was wrong. He was completely right about that. It was awesome. He says you're going to love it. Well, he ain't wrong. So this is the setup for the Stormer using the Wiesel Commander. You know, no change necessary. I don't need to make a second one of these guys. I just use the same one and pop him from vehicle to vehicle. So now let's go check out the game. Welcome to Pearl River. All right, I got a Stormer Super Wiesel with 2 tow missiles, which is killer. You're going to see the value of the 2 tow missiles here. This is a really awesome example of what this tank can do. Now, I'm just average in this tank. There are guys who are a lot better at it than I am, and they can show you more, even more awesome stuff than I'm going to show you. But what I show you gets to the core of what this thing can do, which is why it's quite useful. So I can look down here. I was double checking to make sure this is the right channel, and it is. Look, jackpot already. I got monkeys there to shoot. Hey, buddy. Tag, you're it. I just retreated, and you're like, where did that come from? Now they know that it came from up in the center somehow. Well, my detectability is super low. Now you can see on the 6th sense that I was detected. Now I'm not detected. So let me go back over there. Hiding behind the bush. My detection is ridiculous. Hello. Chow down, baby. BMP3. No, I'm sorry, it's T-72. My bad. Well, you're going to let me shoot you? I will. Hello. Tag. Boom, he's gone. Now the problem is, I don't have any real defensive help. These guys aren't doing a good job defending me. I'm making hay over here, and no one is making sure that I'm going to continue doing it. Because these guys are greedy. They play for themselves. Now, I play for myself too, but within the team concept. Here, I'm going to get reamed. I didn't see this coming. Because I was concentrating on offense, and no one was defending. Could not escape. So this is what happens when people play without regard for the team. When you have a guy that's in position making kills, you need to protect him and allow him to continue doing that if you have any brains at all. Because you never know when that's going to be switched off. You know, you have a killer sniper who's really in a good position to make some hay. You want to let that guy make as much hay as possible. Would it be nice if you made 5 kills? Well, it sure would be. But if you got a guy who's on that road, you need to make sure he takes that road as far as he can, because he's helping your team win. Sometimes it's going to be your turn to score. Sometimes it'll be someone else's turn. Not everyone understands this basic concept because they don't understand team play. They're just greedy narcissists. So that's what happens. I mean, it's good. I got a couple of kills. I drilled another guy. But it basically doesn't end well for us. Because not everybody is in on the same plan. Good shot. I mean, you can win. What do we have here? 1, 2, 3. We got 4 guys left. They folded faster than Superman on laundry day. Now they're in our base. Hooray. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to the actual game flow. That guy did okay. But you got to be careful. You don't want to be too wrapped up in your own business. I mean, this game is basically over now. This dude, where is he? There he is. You can go back to our base. No, he's not going to, make a difference, really. 5 versus 2, he's probably not going to get there. He isn't going to get there, obviously. The game was blown somewhere else, by whom I really don't know. But that's really no longer a concern. Luckily, this video is concerned about showing you how to play the Stormer, or one way to play it anyway, which is okay. So my team blew it, and you got to give these guys credit for cashing in what the other team was dumb enough to give them. Here we are once again at the end of game screen. So a good effort, fun game. Was really very good early, obviously, when I was doing business. But not everybody was on the program. In a loss, 1,700 experience is an okay number. 45,000, still made positive money. Only killed one guy, but did $3,000 in damage. But you got to see how fast 2 tow missiles can work. And they can do some damage pretty quickly. If I just had more opportunity, it would have been even better. But it's okay because what it showed is really valuable. This will help some people who haven't seen this before. So that's really the thing that's most interesting. Didn't do anything medal-wise. Scoreboard. Again, I got a long haul out of that, no problem. So, as you can see, myself and Coach Ditka did pretty well in this game. But most importantly, I got to show you how this worked. And this was the only game I played in this tank after I switched from the Wiesel. I wanted to try it just to see how this guy worked. So that was the best part, is that I played one match in this tank with the new commander, and he worked great. So I'm looking forward to having a chance to do this again, even further. But I was really happy that it was like almost midnight, and I was able to get a game that was good enough to show people, even though my team lost, the other team played quite well. So you can't really complain. We had a chance to win. We were winning early. I helped my team get in winning position. Other guys failed to cash. So it takes a team to win. You can't have, well, you can have a couple of guys do it, but I'm not a tow missile superstar. And if you need me to be a tow missile superstar to win, you're in trouble. I mean, you got to be honest. Go with what you can do. I did the best I could, which was really solid. And I'm getting better. So that's great. So hopefully you guys learned something from myself, and you got to watch Coach Ditka take care of business. So it would help a lot if you could leave a like for this video. That will help spread the word of Coach Ditka in the Stormer. Also, tell your friends, that way they can see what goes on, especially if they have a Stormer, and see, just more action maybe something in this video that they don't do, and they can learn from that and put it into their own game. And maybe they'll leave a like and or subscribe. So that's basically it for myself and Coach Ditka. We are out of here. I have other videos to make. Hopefully some more Wiesel and Stormer videos. And I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm sure I'll see you again maybe later today, tomorrow, or the next day. I'm out, and I'll see you then. Da Bears.